Why don't you tell us a little bit about your trip to Cancun?
Yeah, so I went on the 1 week where it rained every minute of every day, pretty much. But it was nice. Big Top. We were hooked up with a lot of. Not only was the resort nice, the extras we got through booking through Big Top were pretty nice too. We would walk up to a restaurant, and where other people would have to wait, we had a little bit of special status where we would just walk up and pretty much be seated right away, no matter where we went. It's a large resort where we went, Palace Resorts in Cancun. And so a lot of times you'd have to take a golf cart to go anywhere. And when booking through Big Top, you get a little bit of higher status. So there'd be a crowd of people waiting for a golf cart, and we would walk up, and people driving a golf cart would say, "Do you have a cart already? Let me call you one." And everybody else would just kind of have to wait a little bit. But man, we got right on a cart pretty quick.
Presidential treatment almost.
It was awesome. We even, and I don't think this will be the case for everybody every time, but we even had our own pair of butlers that served our every need for the whole week, and that came in very nice. They were very attentive. Service all the way around was awesome, even with the nonstop rain. I think we sat by the pool during the whole week. We had probably 10 or so hours between every day to sit by the pool, but that was nice. I'm a sweater, so you put me directly in the sun for too long and it's going to be pretty miserable. So the rain wasn't actually terrible, but the pool was nice. The people that would wait on you as you're sitting by the pool and just bring you drinks. I had many a fruity you drink. Not all Iowa brewed beers. It's kind of hard to find Iowa brewed beers in Cancun.
What is your go-to drink? Like, if you had one that you had to pick for the rest of your trips, what would you get?
It's kind of funny that you said that, because while I had a handful of different varieties, I did have one go-to, and it ended up being a whiskey sour. Very, very nice. And every time they made it, it was perfect every time. And I probably had, I don't know, 100 of them over the trip. Now, I will say the drinks, they know what they're doing on these resorts. They don't want people. They don't want everybody running around just hammered out of their minds, sure, filling up toilets and garbage cans and just making it into a big old mess. So I think the drinks are, even if they pour heavy, I think they have the lighter alcohol content liquors there, which that's fine. You're sitting by the pool, you can have 10 drinks in the day by the pool, and you're really not gonna be too messy. So I probably had my fair share of those. It was the whiskey sours, if not that, the good margaritas, the strawberry mojitos. Those were where I was going, but nice. Mostly the whiskey sours and the occasional beer too. Sorry, cerveza.
no cerveza de la casas down there.
No, single speed.
Probably don't.
Yeah, they don't distribute down there. That might be a bit of a headache, but the ones they did have were pretty good.
Beer distribution is a really weird thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the bane of every brewer's existence, trying to figure out how to do things the right way as far as transportation and distribution and all that fun stuff. I'm glad that's not my job.
Just to sell, from what I've heard, and again, not an expert, but selling cans of your own beer in your own tap room is a process. Like, you can't just take the cans off the line and just set them out and sell them. You have to, there's a whole rigmarole that you have to go through. And not for me.
Yep.
Not for me.
Yeah. Brewers who do that, you guys are saints, because ultimately us beer lovers, we are the beneficiaries of all the hard work of figuring out how to do that legally. So Skol, brewers, for and thank you for figuring all that out so we don't have to.
Any final thoughts on Cancun?
I don't know. It's really fun. I did not come back too tan or too burned, but I think the rain kind of had a hand in that. But yeah, I can't recommend it high enough. And not to make this into one big long infomercial either, but if you've always wanted to go to an all inclusive in Cancun or anywhere like that, but you've been wondering if it was too expensive or you just don't know, just reach out. Big Top Ventures, you will be surprised with the pricing they can give you. So that's my little tidbit of information. Just do it. Just
there you go.
Figure it out and go do it. It's a lot of fun.
The peer pressure has been strong for a long time.
I think your wife is the one that is really feeling it right now. She really wants to go.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, you should probably work on that.
We'll work on it.
We know a guy.
Yeah.